Motherfucker.
How are we? Welcome to my garage. Yeah, I thought I'd take the big thumper out for a bit of a cruise today, because there's nothing like being out there on a big V-twin. And yeah, ran into a bit of an issue, and the symptoms were, when I was riding along, that all of a sudden I had lack of power. I could only use maybe stuff all throttle, start coughing and backfiring, and so I pulled over and had a look, and I sort of checked everything that I could see just on the side of the road. But then I put fuel in just before I left, and I thought, oh, maybe it's contaminated fuel, so I took the fuel cap off, and then had a look in there. No, everything looked fine. I couldn't see any sort of residue that didn't look like fuel in there. And so yeah, I put the fuel cap back on, and bang, she took off. Back wheels spinning out, first, second, third as usual. No dramas at all. And then all of a sudden it started happening again. Then I realised that the breather to the tank, because these got a big breather hose on them, and the breather to the tank I think was gone. So yeah, I'm just going to clean that out. And yeah, if you've got a VTX 1800 and the same sort of symptoms, try taking the petrol cap off, put it back on while it's doing the symptoms, and if it goes again, really good. That's the problem. It's actually the fuel breather hose for the tank. So we'll go and have a look at that now. Anyway, this is the thumper, Honda VTX 1800. It's got a little bit of work done to this one. It's got the full Vance and Hines, hypercharger, K&N filter, power commander, all tuned in, plus a shitload of cosmetic extras as well. But yeah, this is a big thumper. There's nothing like being out there on a absolute torque monster. Now what we do is under here, you can see this. I'll swing this around. We've got a fuel breather hose for the tank. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the actual cap off and blow this out and see what's where the blockage is, because as I said, when I took the cap off it ran fine, and then all of a sudden I start doing the symptoms again. So I take the cap off again and it run fine. So obviously it's a breather issue. So if you do have a similar issue to that, where your bike just all of a sudden starts playing up like that, that'll be the one to do. So all I'm going to do is take the air compressor, put it in here, and you can actually hear the air blowing up through here. Yeah, it's only come through, but it doesn't take much. Just a little bit of shit in there is all you need to block this up. So that sounds like it's coming through fine there. So what we'll do now is, it's actually under here where the hose is, there's actually a little plastic clamp, and we'll put the hose back in the plastic clamp here, like that, so it sits where it's supposed to sit. And we'll put the fuel cap back on, and we'll let it idle for 10 minutes, and then because it only takes 10 minutes I found to start doing the problems again, and then we'll give it a couple of full pops, and if there's any hesitation there, it's obviously not the issue. If there's no hesitation there, that was the issue. But judging by the symptoms, as soon as I took the petrol cap off, Zoe, no, as soon as I took the petrol cap off, yeah, it went fine again. So I'd say it was just build up of too much pressure and not allowing the fuel to go down into the fuel pump. Zoe, you're a little shit today. Okay. Okay. Can you still hear me? I've had it idling for 10 minutes now, and yeah, it seems to be no dramas at all. It's usually after 10 minutes, that's all it takes to build up a bit of suction in the tank, because they do go through a bit of fuel, these, especially with these sort of mods. And as you can hear, all running good so far. Absolutely beautiful. I'll just turn this off. Yeah, when it first actually happened, I thought it might have been spark plugs breaking down. It was only after I took the fuel cap off to check the fuel for any contaminant that yeah, I realised it would have been the breather hose for the fuel tank. And so if you're having similar symptoms, first thing to do is just, while it's having the symptoms, just pull straight over, take your fuel cap off, put it back on, and see if it goes like a bat out of hell again. Because yeah, if it doesn't, you're still having problems. It could be spark plugs breaking down. That's what initially I thought it was, but no, not at all. And just a quick bang with the air compressor, and not an issue. Problem fixed. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.